Good morning, everyone. I hope the camera is set up better today than it was yesterday. Whoops, sorry, my chair keeps falling in that little ditch. I think my camera thing falls down, you know, that holds it, the arm, and I don't realize that it's lowering and lowering every time I move the camera. So hopefully this is better. Let me just take a quick look and see. I think, yeah, it looks like you get a little more screen here. So I'm back to work on the I want to say Nancy journal, but it's, I guess, Nancy the nurse. I don't know. This kid's book got me there. But anyway, so the first thing I was going to do is I want to put this. Oh, I think that was going to be too big too. Darn it. I'll have to cut it. Yeah, I'll have to cut some off. Well, I better do that first, just because. Let me get a piece of scrap paper here so I can make sure. Because I'm going to put these two pieces together. And I don't want to cut off this part of her. So I'm going to go out this way. And we'll cut off a few of these little daisy things here on that side, and then on this side I'm gonna want to see him pulling the wagon. How about if I just go a little on both sides of this one? All right, let me put these in the cutter real quick. I wasn't planning on this. It's going to be kind of a short video, well, a half hour this time. I have a basketball game to go to. My granddaughter's playing basketball. And she's a bit of a tomboy, so she's on an all-boy team playing. Evidently, she does pretty good, so we'll see. I haven't watched a game this year. She, a couple years, she wouldn't even let me come to the games. So she was too embarrassed, I guess, or something. Anyway, so I've got to do that today. And I've also got to go to my shop. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I want to washi tape this page together. And I have been talking about the books that I have to make, so I did bring a couple of those in here, and I'm gonna let you see. I forgot to bring something in to drink. I always think I'm going to need something to drink, so great. It's gonna be one of my days again. It's already been that way this one. I don't even know. I feel like I just got up and it's almost lunch. Whoops, that wasn't quite straight. Oh, I do have my right glasses on. I meant to tell you too that, you know, I did have an eye doctor's appointment last week. I'm sorry, I'm just not. That's what made me think of it was, so they, you know, they told me that the macular hole is closing, but it's still going to take a while because my body has to kick in and heal it, the process, I guess. And then she proceeded to tell me that she thought the same thing was happening in my other eye. So, I don't know. I'm just going to have to wait and see. I hope not. But what are you going to do? I wonder if I should do it. Yeah, I guess I need to do it this way so both pages are together. Well, they wouldn't be together if I put them. I would have to put it in the middle. which I've got the signature all ready, but I didn't add these little fun things in there yet. So I guess she would be on one like that, and they would be over here. I guess that would be okay. Because the center page, I want to do this with the poppies. That I'm going to sew. Okay, so anyway, I've got all these pages in here, I think, the way I want them. There's the magazine page, and this is for just the single signature journal. I'm going to, I was going to make 2 journals at once. I don't think I can do that. So what I'm going to do is make the one for the Etsy, and we'll go together and make that one. And then the other one I'll make maybe on my own time, but I'll show you as I go along what I've done, because there's no hurry for hers. I mean, it's just a gift from me. There's no birthdays coming up or anything like that, I don't think. Honestly, we have been friends now. Well, we've been quilt buddies for, maybe 3 years, I guess. We sit together at the quilt guild meetings and that kind of thing, and gotten to know each other. But this year, the 2020, we spent a lot more time together because of the COVID. She lives fairly close to me, so, you know, she would just come over and sit and sew, and we just kept our distance. And, you know, we sit across the room from each other, just hand sewing mostly. So I've gotten to know her a lot better, and, you know, her family, and from, you know, things about her life. And so that's why I decided to make a journal for her. My other friend, I already made her one, so. And then I did a quilt journal and gave it as a door prize at our quilt guild in February. Where I was giving November, I was giving a lecture there, and he won it. We only have one man in our guild, and it's him, and he won. So anyways, okay, so there's that. Now, the other little project I was going to do is stencil, because as I was speaking on yesterday about, you know, do we make the signatures first, or we do make the covers first? I mean, you could do it either way, but I tend to make the signature first and then get an idea of what I want on the cover. I mean, I already know that there's a few of those pictures that I've printed that I would like to use in the cover, but that doesn't mean that's going to happen, because sometimes it's hard to put paper on the covers of your journals. So, I mean, you usually need a decoupage and all that, and I'm always afraid to finish the whole entire journal and put the cover on, do a decoupage, and ruin it. So I'd rather make the cover separate and decoupage and ruin the cover and then start over on the cover. I'm going to use, which I can't get right now because I have books on it, but I'm going to use the envelopes, kind of like Gail Augustinelli's using. I was going to give that a try. I haven't done that before, so I think I'm going to try to use those. So anyway, I got all these little stamps. I told you I was getting stamps, and this was a set of, I guess, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stamps. You see these. I don't know the name of the company. If you want to know, I'll find out. It's on Amazon. I was trying to find out how to put my favorite things on Amazon, but I can't figure it out. I'm going to have a grandchild figure it out for me. So I got those, and then I did get one that had some writing, which is not English. Or maybe it's the names of flowers that, you know, how we can't understand or read them. But I do like the cotton, I forgot what they call those. They grow wild. So that's kind of why I got this one. And yeah, this, oh, dandelion. They're dandelions. Is that what the sweet dandelion? I didn't know they were called. I thought dandelion was the little yellow flower. Anyway, and then this one didn't have a name, so I don't know what it is. But I thought I'd take these small ones and put on the corners of these pages before let me get this out flat. Okay. So I thought, let's see, everywhere there's a blank page, although I was going to sew these two together, I think. This one and this one I were going to sew together. And this one, I was going to sew, maybe I was going to sew, I'm not sure. All right, so let's just take one, and I'm going to stamp with my brown archival ink. Ranger potting soil is the name of it. And I'm just going to take, let me get my little presser thing. I have all kinds of stamps, but you know, it's like, why I never think to use them. Okay. Oh, these are always fun to get off the first time. There we go. Okay, the flat side goes down on that. So let's see if this is going to like be on one side and the other side. I guess I could stamp this corner and then go back and stamp this corner with the same stamp. Then they would be mixed out throughout. And I'm not sure, because this is a new stamp. I guess I should test it. Let me test it. Okay, that's not too bad. I mean, they're not going to be probably perfect. My ink pad might be getting a little dry too because I use it very often. All right, so let's stamp there. Those are cute. I never had any good like flower stamps like this. All of mine are little words or phrases, I guess. And they go with kits to the... Okay, so there's that. Set that over. Now, I don't really need to clean it because, whoops, I'm not using that. I guess that's how it goes. I'll figure it out. All right, so let's get this one. My hands are numb today. They're frozen. Well, darn. Guess use some scissors. Yeah, they're just, I don't know what's going on. They're just numb. Okay, so here's our next page that's blank. I just thought this would look nice. I think, Diane, if you're watching, I think you do a lot of stamping in your journals. And, oh, that's nice. I don't know about you, Mary, because I don't remember every page. Oh, my goodness. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. I don't want to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. I didn't want to, but I did. So today is Saturday. Hopefully everybody's having a good start to their weekend. All I can say is it's cold. And we had, you know, nasty rainy days. I don't know what I must have done. Oh, maybe it's over there. Like, see, this has 2 films. I don't know what I did with that first one I had. I don't know if it's easier to stamp the stamp on the stamp or do it the other way around, but okay. I think those are really going to add a lot of character to this. I'm going to get all my pages mixed up, but that's okay. I'll just figure them out again before I sew it together. Oh, I didn't want to do that stamp. Well, yeah, let me take this one off. Get a different one. I went to Hobby Lobby yesterday because the books I'm working on, I needed 3 sets. I can't show you the other one because there's addresses. Because what I do is I do custom wording on the edges of the book, and one of them, the books has an address. It's their address, a custom. It says their name, their address, and established, and theirs was established 2016. I think I'm going to skip this page here. Okay, and then do the inside of this page. I hope this is not boring for you. At least I didn't make you sit and watch me rip all the pages. Tear the edges off. I did that in a chair last night and watching TV. I'm like, you know, I should do this more often. I usually sew when I'm not doing this and I'm relaxing. I am sewing. Sometimes I do housework, not very much, not rarely. But I mean, there's just me here. It's not like the house gets totaled. It just gets that dirty dirt, you know, that kind that is on your baseboards and that kind of thing. It's not. My sewing room and this room are cluttered because of all the crafts. But my house, I don't let it get cluttered. But what I don't get done is those extra things, you know, baseboards and stuff. I did have a girl come out and do. See, it's not getting in the middle there, I don't think. I had a girl come out. I don't have a housekeeper every week or anything, but I hired her to come out. She was supposed to come every 2 weeks, but she hasn't ever come back. And honestly, I just forget to call her. I'm sure she'd come back if I said, hey, are you coming back? But I just don't get the time. We have a speaker coming in February that I had to do a contract this morning because I have to take it over to her so she can sign it, so we can agree on, you know, her being there, because if we don't, we don't have a contract with her, you know, she doesn't have to show. And then I have a whole group of ladies at the guild who do not have a speaker. She's going to do a, she had a shop in New York, like an antique store, but she's actually a quilt collector. So she's bringing her vintage quilts and explaining to us guild members how to identify your vintage quilts, how to identify the year that they were made. So that's because I don't know how many quilt makers we have that says I have grandma's quilt, I have my great grandmother's. They don't know, you know, when that fabric came, when it came about. Oh, to the bottom of that. So it'll be maybe kind of helpful to a lot of people. It's very interesting anyway. I'm interested. Okay, I saw, there it is. I found that extra piece. All right. See, I think it was this one. Oh no, there's that one missing too. Ah. I turned my heater up because I was freezing. I'm getting cold in my old age. I'm already old, but I'm getting cold now, like my mom. Okay. Yeah, those will be on separate pages. And there's plenty of room still to journal on these pages. That was the other thing that Mary had mentioned, that, you know, making journals for friends and things, you can add a lot of stuff, but if you're going to sell them on Etsy, you might be, oh, I didn't want to do that. Let's go way down here, do one of these. That one's not going to have a page. You might want to put more pages, journal pages, which usually that's kind of what I think too, because I do like to have, I love to have the little pockets with little places to journal, but I also like a good sized page to journal in. All right, I'm going to slip that back in here. Might have done these a little maybe a little less ink, a little lighter, like double printed them, but I didn't because they're kind of bold there. Why I can't keep hold of this? I want to make sure that I get. Yeah, see, I could tell that I was not getting, see that area didn't seem to get enough ink, or it could just be a bad stamp. No, it's just me. That's all right. I think we're almost done. Almost. Okay, you did that one. I need to do this. So I'm really happy with these stamps. I just now have to remember to use them on occasion. I mean, even just in a background on an envelope or something. Oh, I missed it. I just can't see it. not the best. These acrylic, you know, these jelly kind of stamps are so much better than the old days when we had those blocks and then you couldn't really tell if it was straight. You know, the old Stampin' Up. Because I have a lot of those. But I don't tend to use them as much because of that. I don't like this page back here, but I thought I'll put, you know, some kind of a big journal thingy over it. Okay, so these are done. That one I didn't, oh, that one I didn't even need to do that stamp. Oh, I did on this. Okay, this is the center page. Okay, I'm back. I had a phone call and my camera fell down. It actually is mounted to the wall and it fell out. So I don't know where I'm at in the video because I really can't see my table. I'm trying to look at it, but so it may be wobbly because if my table moves, so will the camera. That's why I used to have it mounted to the wall. But anyway, I'm gonna have to run anyway and go to my granddaughter's game. But let me show you the books that I was telling you about. This is one of the books called Faith, Hope, and Love, Corinthians 13. Now this is what they ordered, this book, and it has this flower. I'm wondering if you can even see what I'm showing you. It's kind of hard to, I guess it's like this, okay? And then this is the other book that someone ordered. Is Pastor Randy and Beverly Livesley, I think is their name. And then they have this verse at the bottom. Can you see it? Okay. Anyway, I have to try to figure out how to fix my camera and I'll continue with this video. But until then, you guys have a great day. Bye. Hello, everyone. Well, part of this video is a mess. And so it'll start again and stop and then start again. And right now I'm starting again. But the camera fell off my, not the camera, the holder that holds my phone was mounted on the wall so I could get the right angle on my desk. And it fell off the wall and I can't screw it back in because it keeps falling back out again. So it's like I need a drywall screw or something. So in the meantime, this is what I have. And I'll have to, you know, kind of continue this video a little bit and probably make it a lot shorter. But anyway, let's get back to what I was doing. So I stenciled all these pages. And I guess I was going to sew this one, that's why. So I think that turned, oh, see, now these are going to have different flowers on each side, which is kind of nice. That one might, I want to put one on there, I don't know. Kind of wasn't sure how it was going to, which ones we're going to show. But you can see there that there's flowers on each side of the pages that are just blank. So that's kind of a nice little touch, a little different than what I'm used to doing. So now the other thing I was going to share today, I know a lot of you, I'm sorry, let me get a drink here. I went to my granddaughter's basketball game and delivered my books and all that kind of stuff, and I showed you those in the part of this video, so you know what I'm talking about when I say I have to go make books. So this was a piece of paper. I hope I'm in screen because I don't know where everything is right now or how close or far away it is. I guess it was falling out of the wall. That's why I was saying, oh, that last video was really close up. But this one is a mistake on this side. And then it was also a mistake on this side because my paper was acting weird and it wouldn't go through the printer. So what I thought, instead of just using it for collage, I could still use it for a page. I don't know if I'll use it in this book or the other one, but let me just give you an idea here. So if I was to sit, okay, I think I've already got it, like a little, okay, hold on. Yeah, I folded it in half this way, like a regular page. And then I decided to fold down this part here, and whatever page I add it to, I was going to glue it like here and here. And I would try to add it to a page that was similar in size. Let me see. Let me just pull that out for the moment. So this one is pretty close to the same size. So what I thought I would do is, let's see if that's kind of in the middle there. I would take and glue this down and this down, and then this would make a pocket here. Let me see if I can paper clip. You know, everything is behind this little box I have here. So that's why I would really have a hard time decorating today. I'm gonna have to get this straightened out tomorrow. So let's pretend I glued it though. I'm just gonna put a couple of paper clips in here. And so that makes a pocket for a journal card. But you know, you're not wasting that sheet of paper. Then on this side, this mistake, I would turn this side back and glue to this page like that. Okay, and that makes a pocket there. But here, where it goes into this edge here, I would just cover this with a piece of a paper or cardstock or let's see, even lace. Let's see what a piece of lace would look like. Whoops. So it's been one of those days today. I don't know. My friend called me, the one that I made the, I've got to send her a text to with that video. The one I made the Starbucks coffee. Well, why don't I have any lace handy? Okay, maybe there's something in here. All right. So see, I could just put a piece of lace going down this direction here. And that will be closed off pocket. I don't know, I may need to, well, the signature will go in between these, so that'll close that pocket off. But I could, you know, run a piece of lace down here, but I think I would rather run something with something decorative, which I don't know if I have any extra pages. Let me see if there's anything here I could use. Really see anything that's full size page. I might have to run off some more papers, or I could just use let me get I have some papers here like this collage page. Maybe I could run that down. That let me just see if I can rip this off. I don't know if, you know, sometimes it's hard to tell, like if your videos are, you know, too close, and so therefore you can't really see everything. But if they're too far away, you can't see certain close-up things. So I know some of the videos that I do watch, I'll say, I can't see really what she's doing. So I don't know if mine are like that to you or not. I'm trying not to be too far away from them. Okay, so I'm just gonna tear this up because it's a collage page anyway. This is from, if anybody's interested, this is from Dragonflies 49 Dragonflies. And it's in her digitals that she sells. It's a collage page. I don't know what the name of it is offhand. All right, so let me see here where that could have a little bit of a border. Okay. So if we put, if I glued this on there, I could still put, I'm just trying to think of a way to use up pages, you know, that, so we have blank there, and then we'd have a journal card. Let me get a journal card and see how it will fit. Let's see if I have something that's not too big. So that journal card's too big. Oops, well, they might not be too big if I don't have it paper clipped. Yeah, see, so you could set a journal card in there, a couple of them. Turn the page, and there's a journal card. I'm gonna just clip this so I can remember. I wanted to do it on screen, but I just don't know how your video is gonna, and it's getting late now. My day is running out. I mean, not late in the sense of late, but for me, let's see, this is kind of a little bit smaller book page size, but see, that'll fit like that. Run a little lace on this side even, but I think once that's inked up, so I'll do that. I'll give that a try in our next video. It's just a little different than I've seen. Maybe somebody else has done it, just to use up those pages that are damaged. I mean, it could be damaged like in the corner, and you could use it even turned down under, like I did the center of this book. Just, or you can keep them and use them for collage. I mean, it's just an option. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there, and I will get back to you. I'm not sure where that one went. I know these are in the center. That one's in the center. I will get back to you in hopefully tomorrow. I think I'm done for the week. All I have to do now is figure out how to get this remounted. I can't even get the old screw out of the wall. It's just those kind of things become a challenge, you know. Can't call somebody to come over and do that. So if I work at it long enough, I might be able to get it out and then get it remounted. Or I will look on Amazon and see if there's a better way of doing it. The problem is it sits on your desk, but because I have to make the phone come out so far away from the stand to view it down here, it limits the amount of space that I can use to journal in, you know. So the other way I had it on the wall, I could, you know, come straight out with it, and I could video, you know, the whole desk if I wanted to. But anyway, so you guys have a great day. I am, or at the end of your day, and I'm gonna go take a break and kind of de-stress myself because I'm like a little stressed out right now. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye. Thanks.